Yo, I guess I should have checked my audio on that last update. I did about a 15-minute video there and the audio did not work at all. So I'm here doing another one. What up? It's that guy. That's all you can really do on YouTube here. If you make a video and you talk and talk and talk and you realize it didn't work, you just kind of do it again. Try and give it your best again, but I know I'm not gonna be talking 15 minutes once again. Just giving you guys a quick little update on my wick transformation, essentially. So, as you may know, I have been condoning an experimentation of 4 wicks on my head. This one has been locking up super thick, right on the roots. You can see how thick they've been coming in. Yes, I know my hair is a little bit dry at the moment. I didn't moisturize it before this video. But I have a really big flat lock coming in right here. Loving the shape of how this lock is coming in. Where I've rubber banded it, I noticed that the rubber bands, like if I take this one off that's been on here for a while, they don't really do much. Like they're not doing any sort of combining at all, if you can see. I'm gonna take out actually a few of these here. And you notice like they've been in for a long time, but they don't really help like close the lock in a very quick way at all. Like, you know, they don't, it just doesn't. So I don't really know how people use the rubber bands to actually make them close, because from my experience is that it takes too long, especially since my locks are already so thick and matured. Like it just doesn't want to close that way. So the rubber bands actually do work for the new growth pretty well. I know my new growth now has wicked up and locked up properly. But for instance, on this wick here, rubber bands, since they weren't doing much, I went ahead and started crochet hooking them. There's a guy on YouTube, shout out to Yellow. He made a video on how to close your wicks. I followed that tutorial, used some crochet hooks. Like I used 2 and taped them together and just went ahead and started crocheting them. And you can see now that I can't put my finger through it. Like this one I can because I haven't closed this area, but like the ones where I've crocheted, I can't put my finger through it anymore because like the crochet works. You know, the crochet freaking works. So I ended up ordering a triple-headed crochet hook off of Amazon, waiting for it to come in the mail so I can finish closing off the rest of my wicks once and for all. And this is actually going to be the only manipulation that I do on my locks since the day I started them 5 years ago. As you can remember, I crocheted my crown into little dread nubs to start my freeforms. After that, I basically let them grow in freeform, and then the nubs started to combine and lock up and join to become bigger dreadlocks. So I've been trying to not use the word dreadlocks lately, even though I feel that there's nothing dreadful about them. I just feel like the word lock might be more appreciated within the community, because I'll finally stop hearing people telling me, stop using the word dread, blah, blah, blah. So lately I've just been naming my videos with the word lock to see, you know, if there is a difference in search engine optimization, searchability, Googleability, viewership. This is just kind of experimenting. So my goal here with the wicks, I have 4 wicks that I've combined. I just wanted thicker locks somewhere on my head, and the back of my nape normally has the thickest dread, so I wanted to really thicken them up back there. So I've got 4 wicks going on. I will give you guys a bit of a 360 here, just to show you guys how my locks are at 5 years and 3 months right now. And I'm quite confused at how my hair grows so fast, because I've seen a few people lately with locks at 5 years, the same as me, and my hair is like double, triple their length. If anyone can help me explain why some hair grows quicker than others, that'd be amazing to hear what your thoughts are in the comments down below. Giving you guys a quick look at my wicks that I have going on here. If I put my hair up, there's one, this is two, then I have just two single dreads here, my third wick, and then fourth wick. This one being the most matured wick out of them all because I have been crochet hooking them. And essentially, I'm gonna end up closing all of them myself once I get my crochet hooks in the mail, and I will show you guys a video tutorial on that, exactly what I've been doing with that. So yes, I know I'm manipulating my hair. They're technically not free formed anymore, but I'm not gonna be crochet hooking any of the new growth that comes in on them, just this current growth, so that they can mature and thicken up and lock up on their own with the crochet hook. I don't have any plans to wick my whole head. That's not in the books. That's not in my stars. Just the 4 at the back. I really like the shape of my locks on my head right now. I love the frizzy hair. I love the shape that they fall down in. I don't want to change anything up here. When you get wicks, it does change the shape of your head. It changes the parts and everything, and I'm not really into that. I just wanted them at the back because they go more so unnoticed. You don't notice any parting or any difference of the shape of your head when you just wick the back of your head. Plus, the back of my head has the thickest hair. The back of my head has always had the thickest locks, even on my old set of locks. And on my old set of interlocks, I did actually combine some locks there too, which is in the same position as where these two wicks are, one on each side. And the way I had done it back then was with braiding. I braided some locks together, and then I rubber banded the end, and I left it. And then as a new growth came in, I would interlock the new growth into a thicker lock. And even then, when I had made that thicker lock on my head, it wasn't even nearly as thick as my thinnest wick. So interlocking is definitely hard to get thicker locks. And if you really want to have thick locks that have, crocheting and wicking is definitely the way to go. Or just straight up freeforming with no separation will give you the ultimate of thick dreadlocks. And that's just what I've been learning. So speaking of wicks, I do have a collaboration next month with Marla the Wick Lady. She's gonna be in New York State, close to the Canadian border, where I'm gonna be able to drive over there and link up and see for the first time and videotape for the first time how she does her tutorials on her locks, on her clients, and how she actually wicks up her clients. So I'm super excited for that. And also Lex Lanson does live, a couple hours from where I'm going. So I shouted out to him to see if he'd have the opportunity to meet me around there as well. So I can kind of get 2 collaborations happening as well. But no guarantees on that, but we'll see what happens, right? And lately I've been on Instagram a lot. Been on Instagram live streaming quite a bit, and a lot of people that join the live streams to show me their locks, guess what? They're wicking too. And the movement is moving further and further outside of Florida is what I'm noticing. And it's a great thing. I love seeing this movement happen. Thicker locks definitely are stronger for the long term. So, let's keep that kind of going, and let's start phasing out thinner locks if we can. But I know that's not everyone's goal. Some people love their thin locks, And I truly just say appreciate them and show them in all their glory still as well. I show love for all locks. I just have a personal preference of thicker locks on myself these days because I've done the thin locks in the past. So now I'm just trying to be the opposite, you know? And yeah, I've been seeing a lot of cool shit on Instagram lately. So when I go live on Instagram, definitely hop in, show me your locks. I'm recording, I'm making videos on it. And I know I owe you guys some lock reviews from the subscribers, so stay tuned for those. I will be pushing some of those out as well. And let me know if there's any dread reviews or lock reviews of artists or celebrities that you want to see. Mention them in the comments down below. And that's about it for today's video. So, you know, definitely appreciate you guys stopping by here every single day, watching this content, sharing the love, spreading support through the community. And just remember, when you see another lock head, dread head out there in the world, acknowledge them, say what up, you know, like we're all friends essentially, you know what I'm saying? Like we do have things in common. So, you know, let's keep that growing. So I'm gonna end this here. I wish you guys the best of luck today. Have a fantastic week. You know, be productive, be happy, be supportive. And I'll definitely see you guys tomorrow. So until then, peace out. One love, and I'll see you guys in the next lock update. I'm gone. Adios.
The nation.